Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to discuss the topic kinds of quadrilaterals. Kinds means types. First, let us check the definition of quadrilaterals. Look at the figure ABCD. This is a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral has 4 sides, 4 angles and 4 vertices. Here AB, BC, CD and DA are the 4 sides. Angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D are the 4 angles. And A, B, C and D are the 4 vertices. Now, what will happen if we join its opposite vertices? If we join the vertices A to C and B to D, we get the diagonals. So, AC and BD are the diagonals. Look at these shapes now. These all are quadrilaterals because they have 4 sides, 4 angles and 4 vertices. Next, let us check the kinds of quadrilaterals. First one is trapezium. A quadrilateral is a trapezium if it has one pair of opposite sides parallel. Here, opposite sides AB and CD are parallel. So, ABCD is a trapezium. Next one is kite. The two pairs of adjacent sides of a kite are equal. Here AD is equal to DC and AB is equal to BC. So ABCD is a kite. Next is parallelogram. When both pairs of opposite sides of quadrilateral are parallel, then such quadrilateral is called a parallelogram. Here opposite sides PS and QR and SR and PQ are parallel. So PQRS is a parallelogram. Next topic is properties of a parallelogram. The first property of a parallelogram says that a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Now we know that a diagonal divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles. If we measure the opposite sides of parallelogram ABCD, we will observe that AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC, which is another property of a parallelogram. It says that in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. This property or theorem can also be stated as if a quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then each pair of its opposite sides is equal. Another property of parallelogram states that in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. The converse of this property states that if in a quadrilateral each pair of opposite angles is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Now let us find one more property. Draw a parallelogram ABCD and draw both its diagonals intersecting at the point O. If we measure the lengths of OA, OB, OC and OD, we will observe that OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. So we can say that O is the midpoint of both the diagonals. If we repeat this activity with more parallelograms, we will find that O is the midpoint of both the diagonal. This gives us a new property, which states that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Next property. Here ABCD is a parallelogram. Angle A and angle B and angle D and angle C and angle A are adjacent angles. The property states that the adjacent angles in a parallelogram are supplementary. That is, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Angle D plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. And angle C plus angle A is equal to 180 degree. So the property is all pairs of adjacent angles in a parallelogram are supplementary. Children, let us recall the properties of a parallelogram. A diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. The opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal lengths. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measures. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. The adjacent angles in a parallelogram are supplementary. Let us discuss some example questions. First question, Find the perimeter of the parallelogram PQRS. Here, we need to find the perimeter of the given parallelogram. In your earlier classes, you have learned that sum of the lengths of boundaries of a figure is called its perimeter. Here only two side lengths are given. With the help of the properties of parallelogram, we will get the other two side lengths. Let us check the solution. Property 2 states that in a parallelogram, opposite sides have same length. Here, PQ and SR are opposite sides. Given PQ is equal to 12 cm. Therefore, by property, SR also equal to 12 cm. Similarly, given QR is equal to 7 cm. So, by property, PS also equal to 7 cm. Therefore, PQ is equal to SR is equal to 12 cm and QR is equal to PS is equal to 7 cm. Now we got all the side lengths. So perimeter is equal to PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP, which is equal to PQ equal to 12 cm plus QR is 7 cm plus RS is 12 cm plus SP is 7 cm. 12 plus 7 is 19. 19 plus 12 is 31. 31 plus 7 is 38. Therefore, perimeter is equal to 38 centimeter. Second question. In figure, BEST is a parallelogram. Find the values X, Y and Z. So here we need to find the angle measurements of X, Y and Z. Let us check the solution. Here, angle S is opposite to angle B. So by property 3, opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure. Given angle B is equal to 100 degree. So angle S. Angle S is given as X. So X also equal to 100 degree. Therefore, X equal to 100 degree. Because opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. Here, SC is the transversal of TS and BE. So, angle X and angle Y are corresponding angles. You have learned in your earlier classes, corresponding angles are equal. We know that X equal to 100 degree. So, angle Y also equal to 100 degree. Because corresponding angles are equal, angle X and angle Y are corresponding angles. Next, angle Y and angle Z are linear pair of angles. So their sum is 180 degree. We know that Y equal to 100 degree. Therefore, Z equal to 180 degree minus 100 degree, which is equal to 80 degree. So, X equal to 100 degree, Y equal to 100 degree and Z equal to 80 degree. Third question. In a parallelogram RING, if M angle R is equal to 70 degree. M angle R means measurement of angle R. Find the other angles. Here, measurement of angle R only given. We need to find the other three angles. We can find them by using properties. Solution. Given M angle R is equal to 70 degree. If you observe the figure, you can see that angle R and angle N are opposite angles. So by the property, we know that opposite angles are equal. Therefore, angle R and angle N are opposite angles. Measurement of R is equal to 70 degree. Therefore, M angle N also equal to 70 degree. Next, angle R and angle I are adjacent angles. So by the property, adjacent angles are supplementary. That is, the sum of angle R and angle I is 180 degree. We know that M angle R is equal to 70 degree. Therefore, M angle I is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree, which is equal to 110 degree. Therefore, M angle I is equal to 110 degree. Then, angle I and angle G are opposite angles. So, we know that opposite angles are equal. We got M angle I is equal to 110 degree. Therefore, M angle G also is equal to 110 degree. Now we got all the angles. Thus, M angle R is equal to 70 degree, M angle I is equal to 110 degree, M angle N is equal to 70 degree, and M angle G is equal to 110 degree. So, if at least one angle measure is known in a parallelogram, then we can find the other angles of the parallelogram by using the properties. Fourth question. The measure of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each of the angles of the parallelogram. Here, the ratio of two adjacent angles are given. It is 3:2. We need to find all the angles of the parallelogram using the given ratio. Solution. For finding the answer, first draw one parallelogram. Let ABCD be the parallelogram. Given, ratio of two adjacent angles is equal to 3:2. Here we have four pairs of adjacent angles. Let M angle A is to M angle B is equal to 3:2. So, M angle A is equal to 3x and M angle B is equal to 2x. By the property, M angle A plus M angle B is equal to 180 degree, since adjacent angles are supplementary. We know that M angle A is equal to 3x and M angle B is equal to 2x. So, 3x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. 3x plus 2x is 5x is equal to 180 degree. From this, x is equal to 180 degree divided by 5. 180 divided by 5 is equal to 36 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 36 degree. We got x equal to 36 degree. Thus, angle A is equal to 3x, which is equal to 3 into 36. 3 into 36 is equal to 108 degree. Therefore, angle A is equal to 108 degree. Next, angle B is equal to 2x, which is equal to 2 into 36. 2 into 36 is equal to 72 degree. Therefore, angle B is equal to 72 degree. Angle D is opposite to angle B. Therefore, angle D is equal to 72 degree. Because opposite angles are equal. Next, angle C is opposite to angle A. Therefore, angle C is equal to 108 degree. Hence, the measures of the angles of the parallelogram are 108 degree, 72 degree, 108 degree and 72 degree. Fifth question. In the parallelogram RUNS, find X and Y. Here we have a parallelogram RUNS. Its diagonals US and RN intersects at O. Solution. Given OU is equal to Y plus 7, OS is equal to 20, ON is equal to X plus Y, and OR is equal to 16. By the property of the parallelogram, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, OU is equal to OS and ON is equal to OR. Given OU is equal to Y plus 7 and OS is equal to 20. We know that OU is equal to OS. Therefore, Y plus 7 is equal to 20. From this, Y is equal to 20 minus 7, which is equal to 13. Now we got the value of Y, which is equal to 13. Also, ON is equal to OR. ON is equal to X plus Y and OR is equal to 16. Therefore, X plus Y is equal to 16. We know that Y is equal to 13. Substitute the value of Y in this equation. So the next step is X plus 13 is equal to 16. Therefore, X is equal to 16 minus 13. 16 minus 13 is equal to 3. Therefore, the value of X is equal to 3. Hence, X equal to 3 cm and Y is equal to 13 cm. Okay children, today's class is completed.